How's it going, folks? Press the like button, subscribe, and start the weekend with a new episode of the latest football news. Let's get the show on the pitch. Arsenal have completed the 45 million euros move of Jurrien Timber from Ajax. Ex-Manchester City footballer Benjamin Mendy has been found not guilty of rape and attempted rape. RB Leipzig have signed Luis Enrique from RC Lens for a club record 45 million euros, including add-ons. The contract is valid until 2028. In search of a number 2 goalkeeper, PSG are targeting a move for Sevilla's Yassine Bounou, writes Fabrice Hawkins. Rasmus Christensen has signed for Roma on a season-long loan from Leeds, the press service of the Romans notifies. Former Juventus, Bayern Munich, Barcelona and Inter midfielder Arturo Vidal has signed a contract with the Brazilian Atlético Paranaense as a free agent. Barcelona could bring back Thiago Alcantara this summer. His future in Liverpool is in question, Diario Sport understands. The Premier League will switch from Nike balls to Puma balls when the current deal expires in 2025. Ajax have terminated the contract of forward Dusan Tadic after falling out over transfer policy and squad quality. Former Manchester United winger Nani has become a player of Turkish side Adana Demirspor. The contract is signed until 2024 with the option to extend the deal by a further year. Juventus have excluded Leonardo Bonucci, Weston McKennie, Arthur Melo and Denis Zakaria from the first team. They have been placed on a transfer list, Fabrizio Romano assures. Fulham forward Alexander Mitrovic has agreed a 3-year contract with Al Hilal, but the leaders have yet to agree a transfer fee with the Cottagers, according to Footmercato. Borussia Mönchengladbach have acquired striker Tomasz Chwanchara from Sparta Prague for 10.5 million euros on a contract until 2028. PSG want to sign Lyon winger Bradley Barcola, who will cost upwards of 30 million euros, RMC Sport claims. Real Madrid will give defender Jesus Vallejo to Granada on a year loan. The new head coach of Olympique Marseille, Marcelino, wants to sign Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang from Chelsea, who want to sell the footballer in the near future, Releva reports. Inter Milan could agree with Chelsea for the transfer of Romelu Lukaku for 35 million euros plus add-ons. The deal is closing on to be completed. Manchester United's Mason Greenwood has confirmed the birth of his first child. The child's mother is Harriet Robson, who accused the footballer of rape back in January 2022. On Thursday, Bayern Munich representatives held a secret meeting with Tottenham Hotspur president Daniel Levy in order to negotiate Harry Kane's transfer, Bild reports. Barcelona head coach Xavi Hernandez has decided to give right-back Serginho Dest a second chance in the 2023-24 season. Renan Lodi has joined Marseille from Atletico Madrid for around £13 million, contract until 2028, the Olympians press service informs. Napoli CEO Aurelio De Laurentiis has informed Irving Lozano and Piotr Zielinski that they should either sign a contract on reduced terms or risk being sold by the club this summer. West Ham United confirmed that agreement has been reached for Declan Rice to leave the club for a British record transfer fee. Bayern summer rookie Konrad Laimer has decided to play for Munich under number 24. Any advice for Jude Bellingham? First, learn the language. Enjoy it, get to know your teammates, and have fun. It's Real Madrid. Sports Illustrated quoted David Beckham as saying. PSG are planning to earn more than 20 million euros for striker Ugo Ekitike. Dinamo Zagreb goalkeeper Dominik Livakovic is close to moving to Fenerbahce for 8 million euros, Nicolas Kira reports. Atalanta presented home and away kits for the 2023-24 season. Manchester United have been fined 300,000 euros by UEFA for failing FFP rules for 2022, The Athletic notifies. Al Ahly are preparing to make an offer worth 25 million euros to sign Bayern Munich winger Sadio Mane. And now we are moving to the most intriguing news of the release. Former Manchester City defender Benjamin Mendy has been cleared of the latest charges of attempted rape against 24 and 28-year-old women. Mendy has not been playing football since the fall of 2021. Soon after his arrest, he was put behind bars and then under house arrest. Other players have already reacted to his release. For example, Mendy's fellow countryman in France squad Paul Pogba stated online, "So happy for you, my brother. All the people who said bad things about you, I want to see them clear your name. Looking forward to seeing you back on the pitch." Atletico Madrid striker Memphis Depay gave a truly unusual comment on the matter. "All cases dismissed. So what are we doing now? How is gonna help this brother heal? Who's gonna be responsible for the damage to his name? How is he gonna have his career back? Many years of investment to become a professional football player. Now what? I've never touched on this subject because I didn't know all the details. But I've spoken to him once on Friends Time while behind bars and faced him on the pitch a couple of times. I didn't see any evil in the man. We can't accept this to happen to us as athletes. Who's gonna stand up for us in the time of need? Not when the damage is already done. Don't turn your head, people," Depay urged. Sky Germany's Florian Pletterberg reports that Bayern Munich have reached a full verbal agreement with Manchester City's Kyle Walker. The 33-year-old fullback will pen a contract valid until 2025, with an option to extend for a further year. The Englishman has said yes to Die Roten, so all they have to do is to find a common ground with Man City on the transfer fee. The move could be completed within the next 7 days, as Bayern want Walker to start preseason training with the entire squad right away. The deal could also see Bayern defender Benjamin Pavard head in the opposite direction to join Pep Guardiola's side, who is a big fan of his talent and versatility. The citizens and Bavarians are expected to be in talks over his departure as well. Man City will find it easy to agree personal terms with Benjamin, who's determined to quit Bayern this summer, refusing to extend his contract with the Bundesliga champions, which expires in mid-2024. Chelsea remain interested in PSG striker Neymar and are monitoring his situation in Paris to see whether he plans to leave the French club this summer. Given the long history between the player and new PSG boss Luis Enrique, with whom they worked together at Barcelona, the local papers suggest that they could remain with the French champions. However, the final decision has not yet been made, and Chelsea are willing to immediately make a lucrative offer for the Brazilian. At Stamford Bridge, Neymar could be reunited with Mauricio Pochettino, who managed the forward at PSG in the 2021-22 campaign. Besides, the signing of Neymar is greatly initiated by Chelsea owner Todd Boehly. Thus, the American investor can allocate all necessary funds for his transfer. Tottenham striker Harry Kane has ruled out the idea of submitting a transfer request even if Spurs continue to reject Bayern's bid for his services, the Evening Standard reports. According to a source, Kane has no intention to damage his relations with Tottenham supporters. He wants to quit the club on a good note and with the status of Lily White's modern legend. Kane's agreement with Spurs expires in a year and a new deal has yet to be signed. However, the leader of the North London team is ready for any outcome, both for this summer's departure and for leaving as a free agent in the summer of 2024. Meanwhile, Bayern find themselves in tough talks with Tottenham, hoping to reach a solution over Kane's transfer fee. Munich think that 90 to 100 million euros will be enough for the president of Spurs, Daniel Levy. Manchester United have been trying to poach Barcelona midfielder Frenkie de Jong for a year and still can't stop trying to take him out, Mundo Deportivo reveals. Manchester United have recently contacted Barca once again in order to discuss a possible deal for the Dutchman, as Red Devils boss Erik ten Hag is obsessed with the idea of signing his former Ajax ward. However, the Catalans remain reluctant to let de Jong go, especially since he is a vital part of Blaugrana boss Xavi's plans. We would like to remind you that de Jong's deal with Barcelona lasts until the summer of 2026, while his price tag, according to Transfermarkt, is valued at 75 million euros. Guys, as you know, Bayern are gathering an incredible team for the next season. Kane, Kim Min-jae, Walker, and others. Quickly click on the link and find out what Bayern 2023-24 squad will be like. Have a good time watching. Thank you all for your attention, and we wish you a good weekend. Bye-bye.